My microphone. What's good? What's good? Welcome back to Invest and Trade with Jax. Happy Saturday. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having an absolutely stupendous weekend. We're going to quickly go over our friend Bitcoin. We're sitting at 21.5, down 0.62 on the day, sitting at a market cap of 406 billion. 24-hour volume 37.38 billion. Let's hop into the charts. So we're looking at a wave 2 pullback. Looks like we're putting in a 5-wave move to the upside. So we've come up in 3 waves. Now, of course, sub waves can easily be inaccurate, so just take it with a grain of salt. But if we are seeing a completed wave 3 and we're going to put in a wave 4 pullback, we can give a target here. In between, the 0.236 is a minimum target, and the maximum target is the 0.5. So 20.9K to about 20.3K for a potential wave 4. You can see there's a resistance in this area, would now be flipped as support. Looks like support and resistance back here as well. So that could give us a good opportunity to bounce and come up in a wave 5 to complete the wave 2 pullback, and then put in a wave 3 to the downside. In my opinion, I do think that's the likely scenario. So what we could potentially be looking at is a WXY correction, and then coming down in a larger wave 3. So if we do complete this 5-wave move, now the 5-wave move could already be complete. That's why subwaves can be inaccurate, because we could have already completed the 5-wave move. 1, 2, 3, somewhere in here was a small 4 and then a 5. But really, we haven't seen much of a wave 4 pullback. So we could definitely see a little bit more pullback and then push up in a wave 5. If we just see continuation to the upside here, then we're seeing extended wave 3. But the rejection zone, which is the most important thing to look at here, is in between 21.5 and 23.7K. Ideally, for a wave 2, it can retrace up to 99% of wave 1, but we have already met the 21.5K level, so we could move down from here in a wave 3. Now, I'll give you a target for the wave 3. Let's say we come all the way up to the golden ratio, which is typical of a wave 2, and that's where we get rejected. Take your trend base extension from the top of wave 1 down to the bottom, up to the top of a potential wave 2, which we don't know if it's complete yet. But you would come down here and target the 1.618, which is down here at about 11.7K. So what I'm going to do is drop in a yellow box just down here, just for reference. We'll open it up a little bit for a potential wave 3 to the downside. All right, guys, we will go over the bullish scenario, but I think the bearish scenario is more likely, as I've been mentioning for months now. We also have a bearish divergence. We're creating higher highs. Relative strength is reducing here, which means the bulls are losing strength. Can be an indicator that the bulls are losing strength. We'll quickly pop open the money flow. Yeah, money's also flowing out while price has been pushing up, which is another sign that the bulls can be running out of strength. Money flows out, price is pushing up, volumes decreasing, all bearish signs. All right, guys, of course it can be invalidated, but it gives you a higher probability of a move to the downside in a potential wave 4 pullback. Push up in a wave 5 to complete the wave 2, or get rejected from here and start to come down in a wave 3. If we pop over to our next chart, we are coming up to resistance. A lot of bullish analysts are going to look at the double bottom here and be like, oh, look, we've come down in a double bottom. We're starting to bounce. We're going to see a huge breakout to the upside. It's possible, but I don't think it's probable, but it is a possibility. If we look at the weekly chart here, we do have a little bit of a bullish divergence. Basically, we're creating an equal low on the RSI, seeing a little bit of relative strength start to come back in the market, similar to what happened right here. We created a double bottom, started to see some increase in relative strength before a big breakout. But personally, I don't think it's a likely scenario. I don't think this is a major level of support. I think your major level of demand is down here in between about 11 to 13K. Also lines up with our Elliott wave count, where we've come down in a wave 1, wave 2 pullback, wave 3, wave 4, final wave 5. All right, guys, but potentially the bottom could be in. It's just not likely, in my opinion. Anything is possible. That's why I always go over the bullish and the bearish scenario and tell you guys what I think is more likely, more probable to play out. And personally, what I think is more probable is the bearish wave count. The bullish wave count, the only one that remains with Elliott wave, is that we've had a leading diagonal into a wave 1. This is a wave 2 pullback, and now we're going to push up in a wave 3. If we start to create a 5-wave move, especially if we break these highs, we can look at that bullish count. But as of right now, I don't think it's a probable scenario. I think we're looking at a wave 2 pullback and then coming down in a wave 3 to take you all the way down to about 11K, which is the target zone for the wave 3. See a wave 4 and a final wave 5. That's just my opinion, not financial advice. That's what the charts are telling me. In the short term, if we do see a pullback, look for a potential wave 4 in between 20.3 and about 20.9K for a potential bounce zone into a wave 5 to complete the wave 2, or we get rejected here and we just start to come down. There is one more scenario that you could look at potentially for a wave 2 coming up in a 5-wave move and a wave A, seeing a wave B pullback, and then seeing a wave C to complete the wave 2 and then coming down in a wave 3. That is it for this one. Big shout out to the Discord, over 2,000 members posting chart patterns, all types of goodies here. Some great analysts in here posting their trades as well. And at the $10 membership, you can get my exact entries, exits, and take profits. You can see what I'm doing with my HODL alt positions. It's $10 a month. Sign up through the Patreon link. And if you want to trade with me, sign up to Bybit. Check out my full link tutorial. That is my favorite platform for trading. $4,500 in bonuses over there. Top of the links for the comments. All the links are in the top of the comments. And I'll see you in the next video. All right. Much love. Take care.